Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the web development series. In the previous videos, we learned the basics of the backend development and we learned how to create the server using the Node.js HTTP modules. But if you remember, creating a server using the HTTP modules require a lot of code, and routing was also a bit complicated in that. So today we are going to learn something that makes the backend development much easier and faster. And today topic is the introduction to the Express.js. Express is one of the most popular backend framework. Yes, and used with the Node.js. Almost every Node.js backend project use the Express framework. So understanding the Express is very important for the backend development. And in this video, we will learn what is Express.js, why we use the Express, how to install Express, how to create a basic Express server, and how routing works in the Express, how to send a response from the server. And don't worry, if this is your first time learning Express, we will understand everything step by step in a very simple way. Now, first, let's understand what exactly Express.js is. Express.js is a web framework built on the top of the Node.js, and it helps us to create the web servers and API easily. And when we use only Node.js, we use the HTTP modules to create a server. Like in the previous video, in the last video, we build a server and we use modules here and write the console by using the if else for the routing, right? And that method requires more code, right, and manually handling of routes. Express solve this problem by giving a simple functions and tools. So instead of writing long complex code, we can build a server using the very small and clean code. And you can think of like a Node.js is an engine and Express.js is the framework built on the top of that engine to make the development easier. Just like when we build front-end application, we use the framework like React, Angular, Vue, and in the backend with the Node.js, we often use the Express. Now, why we use the Express.js? If Node.js can already create server, why do we need Express? Like we are build this server and we are able to get the data here, means request URL about API user slash single slash. So that's a very good version. Why to use the Express.js? The main reason is simplicity and productivity. So when we build a server using the Node HTTP module, we have manually check URL, manually handle the routing, and manually write more logic. But Express simplifies everything. With Express, we get the simple and clean syntax, very easy routing, middleware support, faster server setup, easy API development, huge community support. So Express basically help developer to write the less code and build the application faster. That is why Express became the most popular Node.js framework. Now, Node server versus the Express server, difference between them. Let's compare between both approaches of this. And when we create a server using the HTTP server module, we need to write more code, and routing is manual, and managing a large application becomes difficult. But when we use the Express server, routing becomes simple, less code written, and the project structure becomes much faster and cleaner also. And that is why most developers prefer the Express with the Node.js. Now let's install the Express and create our first Express server. Now let's move to the VS Code. So let me open the terminal. And here first make a new folder, Express app, and let's move to inside this. So now initialize the node project. I already tell you the command. First write npm init -y for the by default yes, and this create a package.json file in the express app folder, right? And now install the Express, npm install Express by So this command download the Express from the npm and add it to our project. Like here, I get the dependency of the Express, and after installation, you will see the node modules folder come here, and this folder contains all the installed packages. Now Express is ready to use. Now let's create a file inside this folder that is the index.js file, and inside this, right, first we have to import the express equal to require Express, and this line import the Express library into our project, into our this file. And now we can create Express application by just write const app equal to Express. Here app represent our server application, and we will use this app object to configure our server. Yes, this is an object. And now let's start our server. We just write app dot listen, and the first report number, and second is a callback function, a arrow function, and here write console.log server is running on port 3000. And what this code does is it tells our server to start listening on port 3000. And now let's run here node index.js. So see, server is running on port 3000, and see, localhost 3000 is on your browser. See, right now you will not see anything because we have not created any route here. We are not writing any route here for get or port or anything. So routing in the Express is like deciding what response the server should send when someone visits a specific URL. For example, someone visits the home page, we send one response. If someone visits the about page, we send another response. Now let's create our first route inside the project, inside the index.js file. So write the code means write the route above the app.listen, app.get first your route, and here is the a function, it's take request and response arrow function, and response dot send welcome to Express server. So now restart this route server, and when I refresh the page, I get the welcome to the Express server. So remember one thing, all the routes you have to manually, means you have to write before the app.listen, means every time you have to write app.listen at the end of the page. And if you compare the HTTP server, if you see here, we write the response.end home page, but here we have to write the response.send, and because this is we are using the Express here, not the HTTP module. So that is a simple difference between them. Now let's see the multiple routes, means about page app.get let's say /about, and same request response, and request and response you already know, these are the objects. We get some methods from this, and response dot send, it's an about page, and same for the, let's say one more is the contact, for the contact route, contact. Now restart the server, and here just write about, I get the about, contact, I get the contact page, in the single means home page, I get the welcome to the Express server. So so now our server is responding to the different URL. This is called the routing, means we can call by different routes like about, contact, or slash. So this is our full Express server example. I already write here, and I provide you code this in your video description also. This is a basic server. You can test it with the different routes. Just use the app.get, app.listen, and with just a few lines of code, we created a working backend server. This is the power of the Express. Now, why Express is so popular? So Express, it is a very easy to run and lightweight and fast, perfect for building the REST APIs, and it works with many databases like MongoDB, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and it has a huge ecosystem of the middleware and libraries. That is the why most modern backend application use the Node.js with the Express. So in this video, we learn what Express.js is, why developer use the Express, and how to install the Express, how to create a basic Express server, and how routing works. In the next video, we will learn a very powerful concept in the Express called the middleware and the routing. And so make sure you watch the next videos. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to JDCodebase. I'll see you in the next video.